Good morning, my fellow Despia duelists. So I'm going to be going over another deck list for Despia. This is post-emergency ban list. So I changed up the deck a little bit just because of what I think is going to be being played more competitively. So I guess we'll get going. We got 3 Albers, 3 Tragedies. I know people are cutting this to 2 or some to 1. I think 3 is good. I think it's nice to have one in hand for a discard from one of your spells. You know, Allure of Darkness to banish. I think I think you want to see 1 in your beginning hand. Maybe I'm wrong, but for me, I love it when I have Tragedy and Allure of Darkness or branded opening. I think it's just a card that I want to see in hand. Or if you use it from like with the polymerization, you get its effect to search again. So I don't know. I think 3 is the right number, at least for me. So we'll get going. We'll go 1 Dramaturge and 1 Amblipithum. So I cut Amblipithum out. I think my previous list. The reason why is because this just doesn't come up as much. I mean, it's nice when it does, but it just always have it in hand, and it's not really playable for me. But I put it back in just because I made room for it. And then Dramaturge, I think it's just really nice. Like I said, with the discard of Tragedy, adding Dramaturge, and polymerization, going into your first Masquerade, and then bringing out Dramaturge too. I mean, especially against Tyr, this is good against Kid Kolos, and just having that Masquerade out with this, I mean, it's I think it's broken. It's really good. So that's it for the Despia package. Of course, we got the 3 Fallen of Albaz. I think 3 is mandatory. At least, you know, I could be wrong, but for me, I feel like one's always getting banished from I think you're just using them up real quick. I think Bystial's banishing them up quick. I do use their effect quite a bit to fuse, especially against freaking Bird, Flu Underease. Once I stop the effect from not letting me fusion summon, and they do some crazy combo and bounce my stuff back to my hand, I usually, you know, and I went first, I usually search this if I'm going against Flu. Stop the one that doesn't let me special summon somehow, you know, and then they'll use the resources. They'll Monarch you, bounce yourself to the top of your deck, and that's when I'll special send this to the graveyard, bring her out. Make sure you special in defense mode, because more than likely they have that 1 bird that negates stuff that's special summoned in attack mode. So special in defense mode, bring them out, use the effect, bring them out. Then use this effect, discard a card. This is against Flunderees, you know, and then bring him out using the bird, and boom. And then he's like 39 or something like that in attack over the Monarch. So I've done that a couple times. Works really well. So I think 3 is pretty good, at least for me. Notice you guys don't hear that beeping in the background. I got that fixed. So many people were dogging me hard. So yeah, you guys saw the Incredible Ecclesia. Then I play Cartesia as well. Just different searches depending on what I when I'm playing against and stuff. I think it's nice to have both, especially when you have both in the graveyard, and Fusion Monster goes to the graveyard. You can add both of these to your hand. I think that's really nice. And this deck, it's searchable, so I could search whatever I need. With that being said, I'll also play the 1 negate. Mercurer. She's pretty nice. I hate it when I draw her, but she's not bad. She has a pretty nice banish effect too. Now Bystials. 3 Lebellion. 2 Lebellion. 3 Magna Hut. 2 Sarnier. And 1 Druisworm. I think this is the right ratio. Using him, I think I use him more than I use Druisworm. And of course, this is your searcher. And 2 Lebellion. I think 2 is correct. I think maybe you could get away with 1, but sometimes I don't mind drawing 1, because I'll show you why later on. My son's awake. You already saw that, but I do keep the chain package in here. I think makes it really easy to go into your masquerades. And I think masquerades is how we win against tier and how we win against Fluenderies and multiple other decks. 3-dimensional shifters. We could play around this, we could play with it. So I think this is really good. Of course, you guys already know this is for tier and whatever decks that's out there that it can be used against. Easy side out too. And then we play the one light hex. The reason why I put in the light hex is because a lot more decks are running evenly matched main deck. And we have a hard time with evenly matched, just clearing our board and leaving us with one card on the field. So yeah, we needed something to negate evenly matched, and that's where light hex comes in. Hi, son. What are you doing? Good morning. Yeah. I'm just showing people Yu-Gi-Oh. Can you say good morning?
Hi.
Can you say good morning? Don't mind the mess. Say good morning. Okay, be good, okay? Watch me. All right, so yeah, sorry for the interruption. Oh, he fell off the couch. He's all good. You good? Okay. So yeah, I think light hex is pretty good in the deck, especially if I draw. Like I said, I don't mind drawing Lubellion because that means I don't have to search him. I don't have to discard him for my combo or send him from deck to graveyard with my combo. I can send light hex and having to get on board. So yeah. Next for the spells, we got 3 branded fusions, self-explanatory. 3 branded openings. Like I said, I love seeing branded opening with tragedy, so I max out on them so I can see them. Just gives me pluses. So I think that's you got a couple discard options. You got tragedy, you have imp chain, you have whatever else you think would be good to send. But yeah, like I said, I like seeing those. Open this. Open your yogurt. Here you go. For more branded cards, we got the branded one-ofs. Branded in red, branded regain, branded lost. No touch, baby. Yeah, I think one is right just because it's very hard to resolve now with Bystials now being played. So branded in red is I think at 1 would be good. Branded regain, self-explanatory. Branded lost. You guys gotta use branded lost right. This is part of the reason why the deck's so fire. Is if you know how to use branded lost and you do your chains properly so they can't be interrupted. One called by the grave, self-explanatory. 3 allure darknesses, like I said with tragedy. This thing's a beast. Pluses for days. 2 parmenizations, 2 frightful patchwork. And now I was playing Mass Change 2, but I took those out just because I think with the emergency ban list, we'll be running into more Fluenderies and Exorcisters. So, Infinite Permanence is really good against those decks. So now it's less hard or less based to go against tier, just because I think competitively we're going to see a lot more Fluenderies and a lot more Exorcisters. So that's why I got 3 Infinite Impermanences and took out the 3 Mass Change 2s for those. Also, Mass Change 2 is nice. It's a good idea. The concept is amazing. But Bystial monsters are 100 attack over it. And all I had to do is summon a Bystial monster, swing into it, and then you're done. Your Dark Law leaves the field. So yeah, so I took the Dark Law, Mass Change 2 and all that out. Just because it's just super easy to get over him. And they'll just banish whatever you use to make Dark Law. To bring out a Bystial and swing over. Branded Beast, branded Banishment. I think those are self-explanatory. And yeah, we'll go into the side deck a little bit. We got 3 evenly matched for Fluenderies, for tier, I think Flundery's good. Actually, scratch that. I'm all over the place. Sorry, guys. We're going to the extra deck. We got the Dragoons to help negate stuff. We got Titaniclad. We got these guys. Even though I don't main Super Poly, sometimes you have the polymerization to get your combos off, like using Tragedy and something else. I don't know. To bring out Mud Dragon or Garuda. It just help combo off. And then I do side Super Poly, so that's why those are in there. Dracosopelia, really good. 1 Guardian Chimera, just because it doesn't come up as much. 2 Masquerades. 2 Mirror Jades. 2 Masquerades. This card's going to be MVP this format for all of us. This is what you mainly want to end your board on, is 2 Masquerades. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I believe 2 Masquerades is where it's at for us. Good against Tyr, good against Fluke, good against Exorcisters. 2 Lubellions, self-explanatory. I know some people are running 1. I just have room for another one, so I'm playing 2. And then 3 Albion. I think 3 is mandatory. You just burn through 2 so quick using your first combo, and then if you Mirror Jade, there's another one. You always need another one. I know you can recycle them in, but sometimes you just need the other one in the extra deck without having to recycle one in. So that is the extra deck. Now we're going to the side deck. I already went over evenly matched. Joel and Locke for Flunderies and for Exorcisters and so on and so forth. Heroes might see some play. You know, Flunderies again right here. This is the main source right there, calling to be 1. Exorcisters as well. Then we have the Silent Graveyards for the Tiers. And then 3 Super Polys. Alright guys, that is the deck. Let me know what you guys think. It is 50 cards. I think we can get away with running 50 cards just because how much we search, how much synergy all these cards have together. I noticed a lot of you guys ain't subscribing. I don't blame you. My videos are kind of whack right now. Hopefully in the future they get better. And to see the progression, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Smash it. Just kidding. I ain't gonna get hyped like that. Alright guys, I'm gonna do some test hands now. That's gonna be in the next video. I know I was gonna say that. I know I said that last video, but I had a lot of beeping noises, which people was just dogging me about. So I got rid of the beeping. And I'm going to put some test hands now. Peace out.